Hi Penny, we're happy to get going. So, as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start to let the passengers board. Thanks.
No problem.
Hi Penny, we're just about ready. Once everyone is on board, we're happy for you to close the doors. Thanks.
Hi there. Thanks for letting me know. We're almost complete.
Hello, Captain. It's Penny, the cabin manager. Just to let you know, all passengers are now on duty and the doors are closed.
Okay, thank you.
Easy 248 at stand 28, ready to push back and taxi to Glasgow. Okay, some checks. Let's check. Parking brake is set. Takeoff speeds and thrust set. Windows closed and the beacon is on. Let's set some thrust levers. All correct. Set idle. Blah blah blah. Right, let's move along. Yeah, we're not late yet, but we was on the border of it. Okay, right, so let's get pushed back. Parking brakes off. Engine to ignition. Start pushback. And start engine number 1.
For the attention of the cabin crew, please place doors to automatic and cross-check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position that you must adopt.
Parking brake on.
Brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear,
Thank you,
4
Mr.
in the
Todd,
middle,
for your services.
and 2 at the front of the cabin.
I'm just informing
Floor
you that
lighting
the
will
cabin
guide you
is
to an
now
exit. Please be aware that your
And
nearest exit may
starts
be
engine number
behind.
2.
The doors are closed.
In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board.
Many thanks.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and
And flaps
released
on.
as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight with EasyJet.
Easy 248 at runway 09, ready for departure.
For the attention of the cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
$100 knots. Positive rate. Gear up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. You may now move around the aircraft. However, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened and visible to the cabin crew whenever you are seated. This is for your personal safety in case of sudden or unexpected turbulence. Having your seatbelt visible will negate the need for the cabin crew to wake you if you are sleeping and the seatbelt sign is switched on again. The lavatories are now in service.
Centre Easy 248 type A320 en route to Glasgow. 12,000 feet, passing 12,000 feet for 38,000 feet. There's no one on the centre tonight, or this afternoon. Probably a bit early for them. There we go, watery sunset here in Norway. Let's take a look outside. Looks like we're flying into some wet weather, but we should be over that by the time we hit that. Wow, what a vista. Just clearing out some of the oddities again that seems to be in the flight plan. Don't know why. Sometimes it duplicates waypoints, like Osmum there, Osmum. That was in twice, but it sort of broken the track as it was. They were both going back on each other. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know whether the latest updates conflicting with SimBrief flight plans. I don't know, but to be checked through, let's just have a look. There's something odd going on at the Glasgow end as well. Sometimes they sort themselves out, but this one looks really odd. So if we get There we go. It's coming over to the UK there. This is just a real mess. EGPF right there in the middle, the white centered there in the middle. We're coming off from the northeast here, and it wants us to take a track to Lanark and then a bit further on and then back on ourselves. I don't know why it's doing that, so keep an eye on that, and might have to do some tidying up here in the flight plan as we get nearer to, so we can take that Lanark out. Yeah, I'm going to just clear it anyway, see if that tidies it up a bit. Clear that. Let's just check it out now, see if that's made any more sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start. Thank you.
Doesn't look like it.
Please plug in your headphones and select channel 3 from your armrest remote. Thank you and enjoy the film.
So yeah, it's still a mess. So what's that right down there then? It's gone down to, is it New Haven? Haven, TLA, then Haven. So we can take them out, clear TLA, clear Haven, and then clear the discontinuity there. Well, that's really odd. Haven's still in there, and TLA, look, they're still there. Clear Haven, clear TLA, dear. I don't know what's right down the bottom here, where it's well, we've gone back to where we are now, so no, that's really strange. I'm hoping that sorts itself out. So yeah, if not, we'll just do a direct to wherever that one is there, which is GO13A, which is the final approach, but none of this makes sense. Oh well, we'll sort that out when we get closer. Alright, let's see if that sorted it. Just redone the approach from scratch. No, that's weird. That let's try a different approach. Just have a look on the flight plan for a second. The Simbury flight plan. I think I may have to delete them and put it in manually by the looks of it. I'm going to give it one more go. So we're arriving. Right, let's have a look. Runway 23 ILS. Why is it taking us all the way down to Haven? Let's see what choices we got here. That's Black Hill, isn't it? So none of these seem to be appearing in the... Let's try No Star. See if we can sort this out manually. Ah, that looks a little bit better. So like a downwing leg. We can get rid of that GOW, Glasgow. Ah, wait a minute, let's clear that first.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
There's some weirdness going on with these flight plans. Okay, arrival 23. Let's try a totally different approach. Insert. So that makes a bit more sense. Oh God, look at the state of that. Oh dear. Well, I think the first one was better. At least we could make some sort of sense of it. Glasgow. Insert that. Okay. Even TLA, then in there. Okay, that looks a bit better to get your head around. I'm sure, and I'm hopeful that that might tidy itself up by the time we get there. Where are we now? We're at 33,000 feet, 1,000 feet a minute. We're going up to 38,000, so we're above all the mush. And I'll leave you enjoying the view for a little while.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is the captain. I thought you would wish to know that we are about to reach our cruise altitude. We expect to remain at this height for the majority of the flight. Up to now, there are no anticipated delays ahead of us, and therefore you should arrive at your destination on time as scheduled. Naturally, if that situation changes, I will be sure to let you know. I'm sure Penny and the rest of the cabin crew are taking thoroughly good care of you. But, please, if there is anything that will enhance your EasyJet experience or make your journey that little bit more comfortable, be sure and let them know. They are happy to assist you in whatever way they are able. That's all from me for the moment. I'm going to leave you in peace and in the very capable hands of our EasyJet cabin crew. Unless it is absolutely necessary, you won't hear from us again until shortly before landing. So, I invite you to sit back, relax, make the most of our in-flight hospitality and enjoy the remainder of our flight time together. And let me take this opportunity of thanking you for choosing to fly with us at EasyJet. We're proud to be Europe's largest, and as you know, the web's favourite airline.
Hello, the Marky Show. How you doing? I knew it as soon as I went to put the kettle on, grab a coffee. Someone would sneak in. How are we doing? Hope you're well. Okay, so we do have someone at Glasgow by the sound of it. Says in, unlike at Trondheim, could try contacting their centre, but no reply. So right, Glasgow Tower is 118.3. Okay. No, that's the video. Really. Right, just programming that in ready, even though we're still miles away yet. So, not got to worry about that yet. I'm just seeing if there's any centres online at the moment. Ah, good. You got stuff downloaded, have you, Marky? Sorted. We got the fly-by-wire. Yeah. Google Maps enhancement. I haven't tried that yet. I've seen some videos on it, but I haven't personally tried the Google Maps stuff. But I have been recently having lots of problems with graphics drivers, which I've now sorted. So I might give that a go. I think the only thing with the Google Maps thing is coastlines look a bit buggered up, but other than that, yeah, it does look better. And SLC, yeah, I mean, I like SLC, it's okay. It's a pity they're not very regular with updates. Certainly recently, we've been waiting on for, I think it's version 1.6 or 1.6 for a while now. But yeah, all in all, I still think it's worth the 13 quid for what it does. It's a cool little bit of kit. Helps with the enhancement. The only thing is, you know, there are some bugs with it with jetways at the moment, and I think that's what he's waiting. It's all to do with the SDK, what Microsoft put out on their SDK on the control aspect of how the doors all work. I don't think it's that keen on third-party apps at the moment, having total control of jetways and stairs and stuff like that. But no doubt, you know, something to be fixed. I'm sure. I think the last update they did update their SDK to give more control, so that might be something that helped self-loading cargo out. And you know, being optimistic, we could get an update pretty soon. So who knows? Yeah. Other than that, it's worth the 13 quid. Well, that's as far as I'm concerned. I know it's all subjective. Other software is available out there, as a disclaimer. Right, so I updated the experimental version of Fly-by-Wire, which we're on at the moment. There was another update this afternoon. The problem I've been seeing recently, certainly with flight plans and importing flight plans from SimBrief, it doesn't seem happy with it. It puts lots of duplicate waypoints in. I've had to manually go through and take out. And as you can see here, this is our approach into Glasgow. What's going on here? I don't know. Sometimes as you get closer, these spurious routes here sort themselves out. I don't think that's going to happen with this. It gets weirder every time I do an update, so I don't know what they're doing. I might later give the stable version a go a bit later, just to see if it's anything that they're working on at the moment that may be affecting the way flight plans are being interpreted at the moment. Other than that, everything else seems to be pretty cool and good so far. Yeah, when you downloaded the Fly-by-Wire, Marky, did you do it? I don't know if it's still in the marketplace on Flight Sim. It's actually best to download the Fly-by-Wire installer. If you have, and you've tried doing it via the marketplace, is to uninstall any Fly-by-Wire aircraft you may have in your Microsoft store. that you may have downloaded in the past, in case you've done it that way. That does cause conflicts. The best way to do that is delete anything to do with the A320 in your Microsoft profile, and then download the fly-by-wire installer totally separately from their website. Because for a little while Microsoft let you download it via their website, but that's stopped, and that's causing conflicts now if you have tried loading it directly. Yeah, AI ships, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's certainly useful. There was another one which was freeware, but that was a bit bloaty. It did have an impact on frame rates, but yeah, AI ships is okay, and there are add-ons if you want to sort of expand it, I suppose. You know, I think it's payware, but the base packages are all free. It's a little bit bumpy up here. What we got? We got a it's not too bad, 47 knot headwind, which is going to slow us down just a little bit. But there seems to be a bit of gusts as well. Trouble is we don't see the wind shear on here at the moment because this is all inoperative. So what's the wind at the moment? 26016. We will get a proper weather report as we get closer. I'm just populating this. What was it? 16 knots. No, that's not too bad. That's transition 7,000. Hopefully that's now. No, not yet. Right, that's strange as well. Hasn't put the ILS in for Glasgow. What are we? 23. Right, let's give this one more go. See if it tidies it up. ILS 23. 81G, and it definitely says, let's have a look on the flight plan here, 23. Let's see, right up to us in Glasgow, GOW, apparently. So that's this one here. And insert that. Let's see what a mess it's made of that. Right, so that's ape. Expand that out a bit. Right, it's looking better that end. But I can't work out for the life of me what it's done for the approach at Glasgow. Right, so let's track this. So we're coming up southeast, spin round. Looks like it goes to G013A and then CF23. There's no discontinuing. Okay, well, like I say, sometimes it does sort it out the closer you get to the destination. Not always. Recently, it hasn't been. Hasn't put the ILS frequency in for some reason. Let's just go to Navigraph charts. The approach charts were ILS 23. ILS Demi, it's 110.1. 110.1. The course is 23228. Oops, what happened there? Put it in the wrong box. Okay, right. Well, fingers crossed.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Yes, hopefully that'll sort you out, Marky, with the A320. I've heard other people say they tried downloading it through the store recently and then tried doing the updates via the fly-by-wire installer, and they had all sorts of issues not loading, and if it did load they had no monitors in the cockpit and stuff like that, and that was the solution, was to uninstall it from Microsoft Store and do it separately via fly-by-wire. Right, okay, flight plan. Yeah, the reason why I'm so nervous about that approach, because it's only my second time on VATSIM. Didn't start off too well because there was no one about when we took off from Norway, Trondheim. So I'm going to be doing a bit of a guesstimate how best to get in touch with Glasgow. Now let's just close that down a minute. So what we got on at Glasgow, tower's on at the moment, so it's like a top-down thing. So if the approach isn't ready, I can contact tower. We have got what's this, NATS on center, FSS. And then of course there's the added problems with the approach on the flight plan at the moment. So anyway, we'll play it by ear. I'm sure things will work out. Yeah, it's just breaking the ice with VATSIM, Marky, which is basically what I'm doing now. And I think the only way to learn is the hard way. You can put a comment when you submit your flight plan via, is it vPilot or something? Or is the app I use for it? Yeah, it's vPilot. There's a comment box there, and just put in the comments box, look, I'm a newbie, I'm learning the ropes, and just be gentle with us. Some of them are a bit finicky. Most of them are okay. You know, they're quite helpful if you're struggling. So yeah, once you've broke the ice with it, it's not too bad. But like I say, this is only my second time, so I'm the same as you at the moment, Marky. Learning the ropes, as they say. But it's the only way, isn't it? It's you know, it's just that we show it on here, warts and all. If it makes it any easier, when I do get to contact someone, see, I'm stuck at the moment as who to contact, because when I took off, there was no control at Trondheim. There was nothing at all. There was the centre on in Finland when I left. It's not there now, so I tried contacting them, but I had no reply from them. So what I've done, I think we're on Unicom 1, 2, oh, we're not at the moment, that's switch to Glasgow, yeah, 118.2, which is that frequency. So your left frequency here is the active frequency, that's what you tune to. The right frequencies you stand by, and the arrows in the middle you just flip between the two. So now I'm tuned to Unicom, and you can just give radio updates from that, and then you should get a message from someone if they pick it up to say which frequency to tune to, allegedly. And I think that pops up on this screen just above the Mukdu. This one here that's got a blank screen at the moment. I think. Right, so this is the sort of the client app that you need for VATSIM. It's called vPilot. It's just pretty easy to set up. You go to your settings once you've installed it and you get this screen. Go to your settings, put in all your VATSIM IDs once you've created an account. And then you just set probably the most finicky bit is this audio bit. You then select or set a key as you want as you push the talk button. That could be anything on your joystick or your keyboard. Model matching their VRM files so that when you see other people flying about in VATSIM, you see the correct aircraft. That's basically it. It's not, as I say, it's not too difficult at all. And then you've got your flight plan page here. If you use SimBrief, you can take this part of the route. Once you save your route in SimBrief, you get this synopsis here. You just cut and paste that into the route. Remarks, I've put noob. Then you put in your departure airport, destination airports, alternate you don't have to do in, departure time, again you don't really have to do. But this is quite important, is your equipment suffix for commercial aircraft, which is kitted out like the A32NX, is L. That's all you've got to remember really. Flight type is IFR, the equipment suffix is always L, but once you've done it, it stays there every time you put a new new flight plan in. That's one thing I didn't do. Look, tut, I didn't put my latest cruise altitude, so I'll submit that. It's a good job we checked that, see? Right, so yeah, at the moment all we've got Echo Golf, Papa Foxtrot's approach. Oh, the approach is there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're swapping them out because it was Tower earlier. Tower though is ENGM, that's a Norwegian tower. What have we got here? Centre 121375. That's EK. So what's EK? EK is isn't K Denmark? EGE, ENGM. Not sure if that's Edinburgh. I'm sure we'll fathom it out. If not, we'll get a bollocking. So you'll hear that live on air. I've got no shame, so let my mistakes be your lessons. There you go. Right, so we're looking to make our descents. Let's just check on the flight plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, take full advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings with our boutique range. In your in-flight brochure, you'll find details of our award-winning selection of gifts, most with massive discounts. Some of which are exclusive to you as an EasyJet customer. Make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products, have any questions, or would like to make great savings, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
So L602. Right, so for ACPED, we need to be down to 26,000 feet. Okay. Haven 7,000. What these NAT FSS and NAT IFS S. I don't know what they are. 131. Well, they're both on the same frequency. I think what we'll do is try giving them a call. See if we get any response. What's the worst that can happen? So what's that? 131. That's right at the top. Near enough. 900. Oh wow, loads of static. Okay. We'll bin that then. So it will be 118.3 for Glasgow. Oops, on the wrong way. 3 and 118. I don't know if I should give a call out on Unicom again, give it a go. Unicom EZY248 with you at 38,000 feet, 380. So I'm not sure how this bit works for the Unicom. Does it get logged somewhere? Does someone pick it up and pass it over? Because I've seen people use it in the past, and then a bit later they get a message in the message box here. Boy, that is still a mess. Looking at that approach pattern still.
points plus 3, QNH1010, threshold QFE1009, recent train drizzle, acknowledge receipt of information for PAR, and advise aircraft type on first contact. Glasgow information for PAR, time 1550 Zulu, automatic, runway in use 23, transition level flight level 75, surface wind 260 degrees 13 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, or more light rain, scattered 1,500 feet, towering cumulus detected, temperature plus 6, GP points plus 3, QNH1010, threshold QFE1009, recent train drizzle, acknowledge receipt of information for PAR, and advise aircraft type on first contact. Glasgow information for PAR, time 1550 Zulu, automatic, runway in use 23, transition level flight level 75, surface wind 260 degrees 13 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, or more light rain, scattered 1,500 feet, towering cumulus detected, temperature plus 6, dew points plus 3, QNH1010, threshold QFE1009.
President 701, wind is 282 degrees 14, gust 24 knots from 26. Air Portugal 136, climb flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Air Portugal 136.
Jersey 258 Charlie, the 22157, morning Unicom 1228, have a nice flight, yeah.
Under the Unicom 122.8, thank you so much for ATC, was great. 2157, have a good one.
Manson Air 202, leave my stick now, Unicom 1228, yeah.
Well, 122, decimal bit to Manson Air 8202, thanks for that, bye.
See you, mate. At 553 November, I'm in report heading for London 135, decimal 8.
Link 1 for decimal 8, thanks November, thanks for that.
London Setter EZY 248, flight level 380 to Glasgow.
Easy 248, London Control, hello. Easy 248, sorry, where are you?
Center Easy 248. We're currently east of Edinburgh at the moment, approximately 300 miles east of Edinburgh.
Easy 248, don't cover that airspace, monitor Unicom please, 1228.
Easy 248, can you say again please?
You're not in my airspace, sir, monitor Unicom please, 122.8.
Roger, welcome. Well, there you go, there's a quick lesson there. Unicom. I don't know what's happening with Unicom because I just get nothing out of it, but we'll go back to Unicom. What's the tower again? 11910. It must be an automatic thing then. So whoever's got the centre airspace for Scotland, which it doesn't look like it's on at the moment. No, it doesn't look like it's on at the moment. They will probably automatically pick you up. So trouble is, when I left Trondheim, there was absolutely no one to contact there, so I haven't really got a squawk code. I've just got the default code there, 7000. So again, it's all part of the learning curve. Yeah, he was a bit strict. He had the big stick. I suppose this time of the day it's expected that there's not going to be many people on until later this evening and weekends, I suppose. Right, so we'll start making our descent anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is the captain. The more awake amongst you may have noticed we've begun our descent for landing. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to illuminate the fasten seatbelt sign, at which point the cabin crew will begin to secure the cabin for landing. This will include locking the lavatories. So, if you need to use the facilities, now is the time. You may assist the cabin crew by handing them any rubbish or remaining service items you may have. For now, please, sit back, relax, enjoy those magnificent views as we descend to our destination and enjoy the short remainder of our flight together.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we could be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
That seems to have tidied it up a little bit just by going straight to Agped. I'm still not convinced. Okay, bit of a tight loop. So we go to Girl, and then it's a circle into land by the looks of it. But that still looks broken as well. Oh dear. I don't know. I don't know what it's done. So let's have a look. Haven, TLA, Lanark, Glasgow. That should be our main approach here from GO13A. And that should be it. Simple. Well, let's just hope it tidies itself up as we get nearer. I don't think we're going to be pinged until we do get to that Agped, because the only guys that are on at Glasgow at the moment is the approach, and of course looking at this, that's our first point of contact here is Agped. So I want to be 260 there, I want to be 7,000 by the time we're at Lanark. Lanark should be on our portal queue. There we go. There, so yeah, 7,000. And let's have a look. So I only got to do that in. That's in about 30 miles. Right, okay. 35 miles. Right, just had a message that the flight channel plan, obviously to get rid of the mess that we had on our screen, we had to change a bit, so I'm just going to have to submit what we got as a flight plan at the moment. Just have to make some amendments on the actual flight plan here and resubmit it. So what we got, LC UK, and then we've gone AGPED. Haven, Tilly. Why is Lanark in there? Oh, I see. Right, yeah, okay. Haven. That's in there twice, so let's take that one out. Haven, DCT, EGPF. Haven, TLA, Lanark. Lanark. Let's double check that. Lanark. Go. W. G013A CF23 FF23. Okay, let's double check that. GPF /23. Okay, right, let's submit that again. Right, so manifest we submitted. So I'm doing this via the messaging widget. Okay, right, so Haven, actually we should be down to 7,000. I'm going to have to lose some height anyway. Purely because we're very close now, and we've not had radio contact yet. DH8PX. Let's go to 119.10.
EG191 Golf, wind 260 degrees, 19 knots, gusting 31, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, EC191 Golf.
Glasgow approach, EZY248. With you at 4,000 feet for 7,000.
ED248 Glasgow, radar, good afternoon, squawk 2602.
Good afternoon to you, EZY248, squawk 2402.
Negative, that squawk is 2602, and just confirm you are inbound Glasgow, is that correct?
2602, affirmative, on approach to Glasgow. We had to do a flight plan change, which I've just submitted due to a few issues with our FMC.
Chevrolet Tango, turn left 190 degrees, close localizer from the right, and report established. Turn left and shuttle Lake Tango has the localizer. ED248, descend flight level 160, effective ILS approach runway 23, number 3 in traffic.
Flight level 160, runway 23 from EZY248.
Glasgow, India, leaving controlled airspace in 1 mile. What service would you like?
Just basic service would be fine, thank you.
Glasgow, India, roger, your basic service to Glasgow QNH 1010.
Basic service and QNH 1010, Golf Zulu India.
ED248, route direct to Lanark.
Direct to Lanark, EZ248. Right, okay. Select Lanark and direct.
ED191 Golf, 6 left Delta, taxi stand 4, welcome.
I think that took it.
Next left, Delta, taxi stand 4, EC191 Golf.
Golf Zulu India, overhead Alexandria, or about 1 mile to the north.
Well, it seems to have tidied itself up a little bit, the approach. So.
Shuttle 7 Papa, requesting push and start.
Shuttle 7 Papa, push and start approved to Glasgow QNH 1010.
Just start approved. What's the QNH again, please, for Shuttle 7 Papa?
QNH 1010.
1010, appreciate it. Shuttle 7 Papa.
Charlie Tango 1260 degrees 19 knots, gusting 31, runway 23, clear to land. Clear to land, short Lake Tango.
EC191 Golf, apologies, we went the wrong way. Can we possibly get another stand, please?
EZ191 Golf, you're going the right direction, it'll be your second right into Kilo, stand 4.
Second right onto Kilo and stand 4, thank you, EC191 Golf.
ED248, descend flight level 120.
EZ248, descending flight level 120.
Speedbird 131 behind the landing company 737-800 via Alpha 1, line up and wait runway 23 behind.
Fine landing aircraft, line up and wait runway 23.
Whoa, that's certainly some gusts there. What have we got? We've got a 69 knots headwind at this very moment. With some nasty gusts coming into Edinburgh.
EC191 Golf, I'm really sorry if we made the wrong turn again. Can we take perhaps...
I'm glad it's not just me having a bad day.
ED191 Golf, not a problem, you can take a standard choice.
Thank you, EC191 Golf.
Well, that's quite windy. It's calmed down a bit now. It's sort of the odd blast. Now and again we get a bit of a gust. But it looks like it's much calmer nearer to the ground, hopefully, so nothing like over the last couple of days. Oh, it's clearer than I thought it would be.
Okay, Glasgow radar, Charlie Tango, clear runway 23. Charlie Tango, welcome, taxi left, stand 21. Left stand 21, Charlie Tango. Speed 131, 1260 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear takeoff.
Yeah, this guy sounds really chilled out, doesn't he? I mean, he messaged me about my flight plan because I've had to edit it. Obviously I had to resubmit it as well, but he was cool about it.
Speed 131, 1260 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, speed on 0.
8248, descend, flight level 80.
Easy 248 for flight level 80.
Shuttle 7 Papa request access.
Well, I'm going to have to
Shuttle 7 Papa, taxi hold
check.
short golf for the moment.
ILS.
Hold short golf here.
ILS 23.
Shuttle 7 Papa, after the company 737-800, taxi into stand 21, taxi right golf, Alpha, hold Alpha 1, runway 23.
Alright, cool, roger. After the passing and company 737, continue on golf, left on Alpha. And was that hold short Alpha 1 for short 7 Papa?
8 up.
Roger that, hold short Alpha 1, you're in 23, appreciate 7 Papa.
Oscar Tower, this is Golf Bravo, Oscar Zulu, India.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Zulu, India, pass message.
Golf
Oh,
Zulu,
you get blown about
Golf
again.
Zulu India is unable to maintain VMT, so we're returning to Glasgow via Alexandria and the Bishopton VRP. If we could have some routing instructions for landing on runway 23.
Golf Zulu, India, roger, you are cleared to re-enter Glasgow control zone, routing Alexandria, Bishopton, not above altitude, 2,000 feet. Glasgow QNH 1011.
So clear to enter the zone, routing via Alexandria and Bishopton, not above 2,000 feet, and 10 Golf Zulu India.
Golf Zulu India, correct, and you're just about to enter control airspace now, so it's radar control.
Radar control, Golf Zulu India.
Speed 131, report your passing altitude.
Glasgow radar passing through 33 for 40, speed on 0.
Speed 131, thank you, calling now, flight level 250.
250, speed on 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the seatbelt signs. You must now return.
Golf Zulu India, routing via Bishopton, report fuel and sight.
The lavatories are now not in service.
Routing via Bishopton, Wilco, Golf Zulu India.
Once again, please return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt.
Speed 131, route direct towards Meg.
Redirect Osmeg, speed on 0.
For the attention of the cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
Right, so if you're just joining us, welcome along. This is only my second time on VATSIM, and so far, every time I've used VATSIM, something's gone wrong. The first attempt, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was Sunday. Got me clearance, got everything, got to taxi to the runway, got pushed back, and the tiller didn't work. We nearly ended up in the grass, so I had to cancel that one because I was holding up the taxiway. And on this one, I'm still using experimental. I'm going to stop using it, I think, on VATSIM. Go back to either experimental, not experimental, development. which seems a bit more
Ladies
stable
and
than
gentlemen,
this.
we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your
But
laptop inside.
seriously edit the,
Your tray table
re-edit
must be
the
stowed,
flight plan
armrest down, and window
in
blinds
flight, because
open. You now need
the
to
way
be
the
seated with
FMC's
your
interpreted
seatbelt
it was,
fastened,
we've
ready for
been
landing.
all over the place.
Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service.
Okay, we are below 10,000.
Short 7 Papa 126 degrees,
Some
11
lights
knots,
on.
runway 23, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, short 7 Papa.
Wow.
Golf Zulu India is about 1 mile to the north of Bishopton, and we have the field in sight.
Golf Zulu India, roger, traffic for you is Airbus 320 Neo, departing runway 23, reporting site.
We're looking for traffic, Golf Zulu India. Traffic inside, Golf Zulu India.
Golf Zulu India, roger, number 2 to that traffic, join at right base, runway 23, report final.
Join right base, runway 23, number 2, Golf Zulu India, Wilco.
That's why it's not working. EGPF.
ED24842, track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, Glasgow QNH 1011.
Flight level 60 QNH 1011 EZY 248. Okay, down to 6,000. Transition.
Shell 7 Papa, report your passing altitude.
We passed in passing 2,000 now for 6,000.
1011.
Shell 7 Papa, thank you, climb now, flight level 250.
250, 7 Papa.
Spiral 131, Scottish offline, continue Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122 decimal 8, taxi up,
Shell 7 Papa, route direct Tosvig.
Direct to Osmig, short 7 Papa.
Golf Zulu India is just turning downwind for runway 23.
Golf Zulu India, number 1, report final 23.
Number 1, Wilco, Golf Zulu India.
ED248, leave Lanark heading 340 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet.
ET248, down to level 3,400. Correction, heading 340, down to 5,000.
If I'm just confirming that's after Lanark 340 degrees.
After Lanark 340 degrees. EZ248.
Golf Zulu India, wind 260 degrees, 11 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, we're just about to turn final, and I was just going to ask for the wind. Thank you very much.
Right, okay. Well, luckily we've got the ILS now. I was a bit worried about that because that didn't get brought over with the flight plan as well, so that was all manual. 21 miles. We're just approaching Lanark. We'll do this little turn and then we'll do as he says. 340 degrees down to 5,000. Okay. And then down. Whoops. Ignore that. Alright, doesn't want to do it automatically, so we'll give it some manual manipulation.
Glasgow radar, hello again. This is EC82 Charlie Golf requesting Alpha to Bristol. We have information, Romeo, and we are type A32NX Neo at stand 10.
EC2 Charlie Golf, Glasgow radar, hello again. Stand by, will be a slight amendment to your flight plan.
Roger, EC82 Charlie Golf.
EC248, you have 4 track miles, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Easy 248, descending 3,500 feet.
EC2 Charlie Golf, have a slight amendment when you're ready to copy.
Ready to copy, EC82 Charlie Golf.
EC2 Charlie Golf, Roger. The flight plan will begin Norbo Tango 256 to Delta Charlie Sierra, then Lima 612 to Croft, then Asfield.
EC82 Charlie Golf, can you say what's the start again? But then to Delta Charlie Sierra, Lima 612, and then to Croft, and then continue asphalt. EC82 Charlie Golf.
EC2 Charlie Golf, it's Norbo Tango 256 to Dean Cross.
Norbo, then Tango 256 to EC82 Charlie Golf.
EC2 Charlie Golf, correct, and I have a departure clearance when you're ready.
Ready for clearance, EC82 Charlie Golf.
EC2 Charlie Golf, clearance is Bristol, Norbo 1 Hotel Departure, Squawk 2607.
Here to Bristol, Norbo 1 Hotel Departure, Squawk 2607, EC82 Charlie Golf.
EC2 Charlie Golf, feedback, correct. Golf Zulu India, welcome back, taxi left Golf Alpha to GA parking.
Taxi left Golf Alpha to GA parking, Golf Zulu India, thanks you.
Shelton Papa Scottish offline, continue Unicom 122 decimal 8, safe line.
22 decimal, appreciate it, short term sample.
Yeah, Glasgow radar, this is Shuttle 8 Tango on stand 21 with information Romeo 2NX1011 requesting clearance to Heathrow.
Shuttle 8 Tango, Glasgow radar, good afternoon, cleared Heathrow, Norbo 1 Hotel.
And if you're wondering if I'm nervous or not, yep.
2610.
Crapping bricks.
Norbo 1 Hotel Departure, squawking 2610. Shuttle 8 Tango.
Shuttle 8 Tango, correct. ED2 4814 track miles, turn left 315, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Easy 248, turn heading 315, 3,000 feet.
All stations Glasgow radar will be closing in 4 minutes.
Yeah, Glasgow radar, Shuttle 8 Tango, all ready to go, here ready for push and start.
Charlie Tango push and start approved onto Golf, facing east, QNH1011.
Push and start approved, east onto Golf, QNH1011, Charlie Tango.
Heated 248, turn left 260 degrees, close localizer from the left, report established.
Turn left 260, report when established, easy 248.
Glasgow Tower, can you confirm that the GA parking area is off of Tango, taxiway Tango?
Golf Zulu India, next right on Juliet, and there'll be a GA parking.
Next right for Golf Zulu India, thanks.
ED248, descend on the glide path, continue approach, wind 260 degrees, 11 knots.
2,500.
Descend glide path, wind 26011 from easy 248, thank you.
Golf Zulu India's on the GA parking and we're shutting down. Thanks ever so much for your help.
Oops, too early.
Thanks for flying in, see you again.
See you again, thanks.
7 miles, we get the gear down, that helps slow down as well.
Cleared land.
For the attention of the cabin crew, please be seated for landing.
ED248, runway 23, cleared to land.
Runway 23, cleared to land. Easy 248. I think we're going to have to go missed here because we've missed that bloody glide path. Yeah, because I've left it in manual. Easy 248, going for a go around, missed approach.
ED248, roger.
Shuttle Tango for taxi.
Shuttle Tango, taxi, Golf Alpha.
Right, spot the mistake I made.
Runway 23.
Golf Alpha holding Alpha 1. Shuttle Tango.
Oh, that was a balls up.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is the captain. Just to let you know that
ED248, maintain runway heading, climb to
this was
altitude
due to
4,000.
adverse landing conditions at the airport. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. It is a perfectly usual procedure which we perform to ensure the safety of the
Maintain
aircraft.
runway heading, flight level 4000, easy
Which on
248.
this occasion we did not. We'll be setting up for another landing attempt shortly. Hopefully, this time around conditions will have improved so that we can get you on the ground. We apologise for the slight inconvenience this may cause, but if you can keep your seatbelts fastened ready for landing, we can get down as quickly as possible. Thank you.
ED248, unfortunately I'm about to close Scottish offline to reroute yourself back in for 23 and yeah, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Okay, thanks for your assistance, Unicom 122 decimal 8. Thank you, good day.
Shuttle 8 Tango, there's no further ATC I'm afraid, Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye bye.
Well, that's took the pressure off a bit.
Unicom 122 decimal 8 and thanks for your assistance today and have a great evening.
EC82 Charlie Golf, stand 10, ready for push and start.
A32 Charlie Golf, push and start is approved. After the push, go for the ATC, Unicom 122.8 safely.
Push and start approved. After the push, no more ATC and onto Unicom. Fans up for the surface, bye-bye. EC82 Charlie Golf.
Another aircraft on frequency, Glasgow radar is now closing, Unicom 122.8. Glasgow now closing, Glasgow.
Right, let's go around again, shall we? Now the pressure's off. Oh, I can take them speed brakes off. Jesus. Well, the engine's revving high. Yeah, I don't know. We seemed a bit high when he gave us our last. But then again, there's that mountain range that's there, or hill range that was in the way. So looks like it was quite a steep approach into Glasgow from that last waypoint. Yeah, that 122.8, the Unicom, is just like a general frequency that you'd be held on if someone takes over the air traffic control at Glasgow or wherever you are. You still have to do the call out, so when I'm on approach again, we'll do the call outs, even if it's speaking to yourself, but just on the proviso that someone might be taking over. Right, so I'm going by what's on our flight plan here. That's not been helpful so far. This has been one of the most messed up flight plans I've had interpreted so far. Considering we had to make modifications to it mid-flight. I don't know whether it's a fly-by-wire thing. I doubt very much it's SimBrief, because when you check the flight plan on SimBrief in Navigraph, it seemed okay. But as soon as it was imported into the aircraft, there's all sort of anomalies with it. This is pretty close, isn't it? I'm going to give it a bit more distance this time, just to give it a chance to lock onto the localizer. I don't think it really had a chance. We didn't have a chance. It all happened pretty quickly. You know, for some of L plates on still, it's
2,500.
really bumpy across this bit of mountain range here. Okay, let's get the localizer on. Let's put it back into automatic. Is it going to go the right way? I think it is, yeah. Right, let's let it sort itself out. Down to flaps 2. I mean, this is close. Okay, so on the localizer, see if we can just wait for that to drop a bit and then get the approach on. Got a headwind coming down from the northwest on us at the moment. 20, what's that, 26, 28 knots.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. 2,500.
Right, so it looks like we're just establishing on the glide slope. Easy 248, established on the glide path runway 23, currently at 2,700. How far out I was. What are we? 8 miles? Yeah, 8 miles out. So I assume when we land, and if there's no one there at the tower, it's just pick a gate, free for all. Is that someone lining up, or is that the Pappy lights? You can see it there. Yeah, that's the only trouble with that, Marky. Once you start loading the fly-by-wire in, the start-up times are much longer. There's obviously, you know, bigger files for it to have to cope with. But it's all worth it. It's worth the wait. I normally just put the kettle on. That's my kettle moment when I go to load it. It's right, stick the kettle on. And then it depends what else is in your community folder as well. Easy 248 on approach, final approach, runway 23, 4 miles out. Shall I keep it on automatic? Should we do an auto landing, or shall I brave it when we're down? I don't know. We can't make this any worse, surely. I'll wait for the land thing to come up and then I'll take over. So give it a go. Practice makes perfect. That wind's calm right down now. It's 15 knots. I should be okay. Oh, sorry, I'm going for it.
400. 300.
You know when you wish you didn't?
200.
Sod it, it's got to go. Come on, get over. There is a bit of a crosswind.
100. 100 above. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, that was heavy. We just floated in there. That was really heavy. Didn't need much reverse thrust at all there. Hard landing, yeah. Not off. I think we've come off the wrong taxiway as well. Just to, you know, if you're going to balls it up, balls it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or EasyJet app.
No, Marky, that was bad. That was what was that? What did we get there? Yeah, designated it a hard landing. But yeah, you know, you're never going to learn unless you brave it now and again.
We have arrived at our destination.
Can't keep doing auto landings.
Until the captain turns off the seatbelt signs.
Wow, this tiller steering is very sensitive as well.
It is safe to do so. On behalf of EasyJet, the captain, the first officer and the crew, it has been our great pleasure having you on board with us today. We hope to see you on board with us here at EasyJet again very soon.
Well, it's bumpy around here as well. Bloody hell. Bumpy landing, bumpy taxiway. 60 in Scotland, they can take it. Not like us southern softies. Right, okay, let's pick a stand somewhere. Number 3 will do. I'm just glad to be on the ground. That's close. Right, so APU's on, engine's off. TCAS off. Fuel pumps off.
Cabin crew, doors to manual, please.
Let's get this sorted because it'll start moaning. Right, there's the noise. Well, guys, thank you for putting up with that terrible flight. And my second experience of VATSIM, it certainly keeps the pressure on you. It keeps you on your toes. Yeah, it doesn't. What I'm going to do on my next one, I'm just going to use the. God, what is it? We've got the development, you've got the experimental, and the stable. I'm going to use the stable one next time because there's definitely something wrong with this interpreting flight plans, unless I'm missing something, and doing something drastically wrong. Yeah, because I thought it's me AIRAC out of date. Let's have a look. What is it? 20 seconds. So it's got a day left on that. So that's in date. I don't know. Really don't know. That's confused us because it was doubling up waypoints when we imported it from SimBrief. And as you could see, that approach into Glasgow was just monstrous. I think a third of the flight would have been just flying around Scotland with the the flight plan. It was sending us down south and then back up again. So we had to edit that live. Then I forgot to resubmit the flight plan. But luckily they were nice enough, contacted me via the text service to say, you've altered your flight plan. Would you mind altering it? So I did. Yeah, I don't know. It keeps you on your toes. Does make it interesting. And yeah, practice makes perfect. So welcome to VATSIM with a learner, warts and all. Right, guys, thanks once again for joining us. I'll see you on the next one. I might give it another little dabble tonight for us to have a laugh at, and I'm going to try this stable version of the A320. I'm blinding everyone on the gateway there. Yeah, I'll try it with a stable version just to see if that makes any difference. Is that the Hoover starting up or something? There's the cleaners here already. Sounds like it. Oh dear. Shall I really humiliate myself now? Shall we get the flight report up? Oh dear. So hard landing. 76.5 isn't best of well, but I've been downgraded to an F grade pilot. What do we got here? You forgot landing lights below 10,000. No, I didn't. That always comes up, that, even if you did. US speed was yeah. Your landing was very rough. There was probably damage to the airframe. Wow. As your reputation amongst the passengers. Try to flare the aircraft to ensure... Well, I think what it was, I lost too much speed on the approach and it sort of just sunk a little bit. Even when I was flaring it, we lost more speed and it just went, huh. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. We was on time. Look. We was on time. Scheduled time of arrival. 17:18 was on the block 17:38. Oh, wait a minute. It says result on time, but result late. Well, that would have been in the go-around, because we had to do, just to top it off, you know, we had to do a go-around as well, didn't we?